Namaste guys. In this video I want to talk about how to render a Spring Boot project online, right? Online in the sense like in the internet. You can open your website or your project in your phone or any other device, not with the IP address, but you can use this render to hoist your service, and you can see you let I'm gonna show you. This is I'm running this project on my local, right, in Eclipse. This is a Spring Boot project. I'm running it as a Spring Boot app. This one is running in my local. This local app super easily, if we want to make it in a in the internet, right, like render it online, we have an amazing tool which is render with minimum minimum, like we do not need to do so many things like AWS to get it onto the internet. It is super easy with the render, and that thing we are going to learn today, right? So let's see, this is the rendered online website, right? So see, this is it. So now I'm going to see, this is the render. You can just create an account, it is a normal process. So now I'm going to show you how you do that, right? So this is the project that I created a project, and then in that there is a web service I created, and using this web service you can deploy the local project. At first, if you want to render it online, you have to push into the Git. That one I'm not going to discuss in this video. That is compulsory, because from that it is going to deploy. Let's see. Whenever it automatically, actually, whenever you push something, like whenever you push code into your Git, then it is automatically deploys every time, right? So we can actually manually deploy as well here. So this is like, at first it is not, you're not going to understand these things, but later on after some time you can understand. Okay, so this is the thing, right? This is smart waste management. And here you can find logs, and whenever you're in the process of you using this website, you can actually see the logs. Whenever, if you find any um, errors or anything, you can solve using these logs, right? So these are the logs, and then here you can see settings. And now I want to do that, I want to delete, and then I want to do it from the scratch. Then we can learn together, right? So delete web series. To delete, I have to just type this. I'm really bad at typing, so give me some time. Okay, thank you so much. So I have deleted this, and for this project itself, I have actually, so are there, can I delete this project? Yes. Oh, delete project, project smart project. Okay, I named it smart project. I deleted the project, and then I think I have actually created a database for it. I also need to delete this database, right? Okay, let's get into this. Okay, delete database. Okay, command again, sudo delete database switch db. Okay, so now we have the code here. We have in our GitHub, we have this code, right? But the one more important thing is to put a Docker file. This is really important. It is completely fine even if you do not know anything about Docker. You just put this Docker file in your project structure. It is same for every project. I mean, like, if it gets complex or if you need to make some other changes, it changes. But for a simple project like mine, you do not need so many things, and you just copy paste this thing and create a Docker file like this in your project structure. This is compulsory, right? So, and then you put the whole code into Git like this, right? So now we are ready to create your project in Render. So create your first project. It says I'm creating my first project. I'm going to name it the same, small project in production environment. Create a project. So now I have a project. So now I want to create new service in the sense there are so many services we can see like static sites, web services, private services, background workers, cron jobs, Postgres, key value workflow. So at first we can, I think it's better to create a database first. Let's see what happens. I'm going to create a database. So what's the database name? Okay, we have given this name SwatchDB. Let's see. You can give your name at, like, it's your wish. Whatever you want to name your DB, you can name it like that. So what else? Okay, database name you can give it, and then you can give your username, whatever username it is you can give it. And then okay, I don't want to put any money, so I'm going to free version, right? So yeah, that's it. You don't need to make so many changes. Create database. You have the database now. It is loading. Okay, so it is saying for me it today it's May 31. So it will be expiring on June 30. So database, there is a expiry date for that. It The expiry period is only for 1 month. After 1 month it's going to be expired, and then you can just create a new database and connect to that your web service. Okay, it is still creating. It is the status is creating, it says, right? So they can see the other things. So this is the host name that we need to use. Okay, and this is the port number it is running, and then this is the database name. Okay, I'm going to copy these things. Okay, username, password. Okay, this is the password. So internal database URL. This means using this database URL, we are going to connect our web service and the database. To connect database to our web service or our local, like wherever our application to connect, we need to use a database URL, right? Using a environment variable, we do that. So regarding that, we need a URL, and that is this URL. Okay, yeah, I think let's see the status is available. So now let's go to our project, and here let's create our web service in the sense we can put our repository here. So my project name is smart waste management. As I connected Render with my GitHub, it is automatically showing my projects here, right? So I am selecting smart waste management. Okay, so now we have, okay, so here it will ask you to choose language, runtime environment. You just, if you want to follow me, you just click Docker here. Yeah, it's just blind if you do not know about Docker. And Docker is exactly especially, like, I mean, how do you say that, fantabulously amazing. You can just watch some videos on YouTube. Docker is really amazing. I have learned something about Docker, and Docker excites you. Yeah, Docker is really good. Yeah, you can learn, but this video is not about Docker, so I'm not going to talk here about Docker. So here, environment variables. These are really important, right? So let's get into this. Environment variables. Wait. I do not remember those. I did not memorize those, so I'm going to take from the local. So username, right? Username was, yeah, do you remember username? I think it is Sage. Okay, Sage, and then password. Password. We have copied it. We can just paste it over here. What the heck? This, I think this one is the, yeah, I think this one is the password, and then URL. For URL, I think if we get failed, we can come back here because I do not memorize this as well. I'm not. Oh my god, I think I forgot. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, I have actually asked this to Perplexity because I was not sure about it. What the heck, where I am? Uh. So in this we can make changes, right? So this is the host name, and we have actually copied the host name, so we can replace it with our host name. I think database name. Oh my god, did we copy? I don't think we copied database name. The heck. So, okay, so I'm just going to deploy, and then it will fail, of course, and then we can make changes again. Yeah, it is on its process. So I will go here and then switch db, and in the db, what we need to do, we need to copy this internal db url, and then database name. Okay, let's go here, smart waste management. Okay, it is in the process. Let's go to the environment, and here let's make the change. Oh, this is the url, right? So to make changes in it, we have to click on the edit. Let me make this big. Let's see if this is going to work or not. Manually deploy latest commit. Okay, okay, let's go here and wait here. Okay, let's go to the logs, click on the live tail. So the heck happened? Okay, I think it is deploying. So yeah, it is deploying. The deployment is in process. Let's wait for this for a few minutes. It will take few minutes, so we have to wait. This is the, like, here it is given, see, the website, that we are going to, that it is rendering, it has given the domain of it. I just clicked on it and it went there. Okay, and it is loading. Once the deployment finishes, then we can get our website here. Okay, See, now we are getting logs after some time. It took some time to deploy, and now it started to give our Spring banner. That means it the build is completed and it started to run, right? And let's wait for some more time. Here, if we see in the logs, like here database JDBC URL undefined unknown, right? So we made a mistake in these. So we have to find the mistake that we did, right? I have used internal database URL, but we need to use, I think we need to use external database URL. Then it might get fixed. So yeah, I'm going to do that. SwitchDB, right? SwitchDB. Gonna go here. And I think the difference between this and this is that after this we have dot Singapore Postgres render.com or something, right? I'm going to add this specific thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, why cannot? Oh, I think I cannot copy this. Oh my god. Okay, let me copy this whole thing. Go to here. Oh my god, not here. Okay, let me do that here. Sorry guys. Oh my god. Right, so I want to copy what from dot to dot com. Here I'm gonna go and switch db to smart waste management. Here I'm going to go to the environment. Oh, what happened in the logs is okay, but yeah, we need to make the change. Edit, bring this down, and I want to put this over here. Okay, let's try. Let's wait for this time. Updated environment variables for this service triggering a deploy. Okay, let's wait for it. Earlier, when we gave wrong URL, we got undefined unknown, right? But now we got PostgreSQL JDBC driver, so it got recognized. Our system got to know which driver we are using, so now it is going to work. So it got connected with our database. So now I want to show you how to access this database, right? We need to access this database. Like, we can just blindly follow it. So I'm going to show it to you how this was a different database. Like, I connected it earlier, so it won't work anymore, right? So how to delete this? Remove server, right? Okay, I'm removing it, and now I'm creating a register server. Okay, name I'm going to give switch, maybe, right? We'll just give, I think we can give whatever name we can. So we want to, whatever name we want to. Sage is the username, host name is this, right? So copy this and give host name here. 54324 port, it is correct. And then password. Password is this. Copy password, paste password, save password. Okay, username is Sage, right? Let's try to connect. No such, no. Okay, so as we said, it is external. So for external, it is going to be the same again. Where I think, okay, we have that in the clipboard. So paste it. Okay. Yeah. So now we have the DB. See, this is our database, right? and we also got the tables got created in our database, right? So this is how. Okay, yeah, I think it still got the run didn't get complete yet. Did it get any errors? Let's see. I don't think there are any errors. Oh, 9A2T. It is looking for 9A2T, but this is different. ODMD, ODM8, right? Okay, let's see. Environment. And in this environment, what did we give, right? URL. In URL, it should be ODM8. Yes, it is correct. Let's wait for some more time. Okay. In the logs, we are getting the DB name, right? It is correct. Switch ODM8. So I think the log that we have seen is a previous one. So let's wait for some more time. I think it is taking a long time to run. Okay. See, after a few minutes itself, we got the website URL here. We can see. So we can just click on it, and you will be redirected to your own website, right? It has done deployment, so everything works. You can just check. The expiry for this is 1 month. You can just play it with your friends, or like you can show it to your family, friends, and when you go to the interviews, you can just show it. It is super super simple, as I mentioned it to you. It is really simple. Try it first, and you will thank me later. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching this video.